Hello, I am Solaj Alfred. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The Ministry of Education earlier this week suspended in-person classes following a further increase in the number of positive COVID-19 cases, with teachers and students among those falling ill with the disease. The St. Lucia Teachers Union had called for the suspension of in-person classes, with the Principals Association welcoming the decision. The Ministry of Education had said that students are being adversely affected by the closure of school. So we ask, do you think it is in the best interest of students for in-person classes to be suspended at this time? We tallied the numbers on our voting platforms, and here is how you voted. 90% said yes, and 10% said no. We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
No, I don't support it at all, because most of the children, they do not have a laptop home to their working, and that open and closing, I do not support it at all. I don't like it.
Because of qualité COVID ça qui rise. Chaque jour ouvert, tibre comme sans COVID ka monter. So il pas ka faire sieste pour yo ni pièce qualité l'école ouvert. Moi ka supporter pour ces maman là wete dehors la caillou.
We not supporter because in the first place, you pas pour jamais ouvrir l'école.
Right, decision about closing the school. We in the pandemic, and government should think wisely. Nobody should tell the government how to think. And when we're talking about the school, that is education. Education comes first. Yes, education comes first. But I think you have to make some serious decision making.
Yeah, absolutely. I think even as we look at the cases, we look at the rise in numbers. I think it is necessary. We are also seeing cases of more children being affected. We have teachers who have called out as a result of contracting COVID. I think it's the best decision to close schools, even with Omicron on the horizon. I mean, based on the numbers we're seeing, I think most of us figure it's here already. So if children can be kept home where they're safer, I do appreciate that it's a strain on parents, in terms of parents that are working. But nonetheless, there has been the statement that school is the safest place for children. But in this case, I don't necessarily think that's true. You have cases of schools having 4 teachers. So how are the students safe if there's nobody to look after them? So definitely.
N'a supporté l'idée because l'école pas déjà pour supposer ouvert because que c'était tellement haut. So si minute qui était fermé pour combien jour because bah il a commencé à venir à présent, so si minute était fermé.
No, that's the best decision because too many things going on right now. And I think the problem we had is our Prime Minister should have never put you see New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve, they should have put the 1 o'clock curfew. That's the one I think that messed St. Lucia up a little bit. The 1 o'clock curfew, the New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. Now schools should be closed because right now there is too much for teachers and students right now.
Yeah, so long they're supposed to close school, because the coronavirus is growing higher and higher.
No, we have to deal with it. I'm not supporting it. England, Tatola, New York, everywhere have school. We can deal with our things too.
No, I don't support it because I think that school should not open in the first place because they always knew that the cases were sky high.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. A man of Grace Viewfort was seriously injured on the weekend by a pit bull. The man was said to be on the road at the time of the attack. This is not the first time that a dangerous dog has seriously injured someone in St. Lucia. A dangerous dog attack a few years ago resulted in the death of a child in St. Lucia. In some areas, residents complain about being held hostage because of the presence of dangerous dogs, which are also known to kill farm animals like goats and sheep. In some countries, the ownership of dangerous dogs is illegal. So we ask, should the ownership of dangerous dogs be banned in St. Lucia? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org or Facebook at HTS St. Lucia Official and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.